Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. Today, I got a request to take a look at IOEN. Now, I know you guys should know that I'm familiar with the project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do almost like a complete breakdown. A long time ago, I used to do videos on like a bunch of different projects. They all kind of sounded the same. This is a project run on Holochain. While I do think it's a very important project, it's not quite my favorite. But it is very, very important. Like very, very important. So let's go ahead and read over IOEN and get started here. First and foremost, we have the white paper, projects, community developers. We're going to take a look at all of that stuff, but let's go ahead and just read exactly what it is. It says here, a community-driven network to bring clean energy to the globe. A community-driven revolution is here, and it begins with an intelligent open source protocol. The Internet of Energy network protocol is a community and technology that includes distributed accounting, transactions, and applications for the clean energy transition. A software that integrates with any energy device or user and connects them via a unique agent-based architecture, invented by our partner platform, Holochain. Through this unique technology, IOEN creates a dual-layered solution for scalable, private, and secure energy transactions based on a system that is not dependent on servers or global ledgers, making it perfectly suited for community and local energy system balance and coordination, but still provides for global value transfer. Wow, can't read today. Via the IOEN token. Join us, build, collaborate, and help drive the energy transition from communities up with IOEN. Unlocking a clean energy future, one grid at a time. Now, I want you guys to know this, that I used to work within the solar industry, right? I used to actually sell solar panels. I used to go door to door, and I used to go and talk about the kilowatts that they're using, where their energy, where most of their energy is coming from. When I take a look at a lot of houses, we have the water heater, we have the air conditioner unit, the AC unit, and a couple of other their main energy drivers within the home. And over here in the state of Florida, we have what they call a double, oh man, it's been a while. A double meter. Basically, the meter goes both ways, right? So it gives you credits for the extra energy after that you're bringing in from your solar panels, right? So some people actually have a negative balance here in the state of Florida by using their solar panels. Now, how that is counted and attributed, what network they're using, all of that stuff, I have no clue. That is up to, and this is something that I know. Every city is very, very different in the state of Florida. I don't know how other states, it probably works the same way, but every city, every county have their different rules and regulations, and they have their different ways of approaching this matter of clean energy, right? Because we're trying to get to that point to where we're starting to develop clean energy where it makes sense, not have clean energy to where it doesn't make sense. The other day, I've been saving. I know some of you guys might be like, evil, but I've been saving my regular straws, because only in a couple of places, because they used to have them everywhere, but now they've come back from these paper straws. And the reason why is because I go to the gas station, I get extra straws because I don't want to suck on paper. So when I have my my paper straws that I'm using, I'm literally drinking paper. At the end of the day, it stays in there. It's not very efficient. And then a lot. So when we're doing that, like, we also have to think about, okay, how much are we saving here, right? So if you look at these people and their private jets and everything, they're trying to give us plastic paper straws, when there are so many people who just going from one city to another, or using a helicopter, a personal helicopter, and it's just ugly. And so even if we had I'm not going to say, every regular person like myself try to be like, well, I'm just doing my part. Well, we're really not going anywhere, right? We're on a hamster wheel. That's just like some of those people, and I'm going to go into this roadmap here, but it's just like some of those people that are like, oh, well, I'm going to do my part and recycle. And then a lot of the cities, their recycling is just taking it, they separate it, and they put it all back in the same place. Like, literally, look this stuff up. You're not doing anything. You're just using extra energy, your own energy, to separate this stuff, and it's not really going anywhere. Are there a lot of plastic places that actually do recycle, use water jugs over again? Absolutely. And that's the way it's supposed to go. But yeah, you have to really look at the big picture. That doesn't mean that you don't try, but when you try, it has to make sense. And also, it has to be a bigger hand, which is what I want to get into with ION here. Is I think that ION is going to be, I think it can be very big, but what they're going to need to do is they're going to have to incorporate the local municipalities and say, hey, listen, this is, and they're saying one grid at a time, which is great. Hey, listen, we're going to do this city, or we have already done this city, or we're working on this city, and we're going to explain how this works. Because believe it or not, if you don't know, the energy, how should I say, income or currency is energy. That's, if you boil everything down, that's exactly what it is. So I'm not going to get into the specifics of that, but you should be able to break down and see exactly what's happening here. When we're looking at the internet, right? There's a lot of energy being used. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the white paper here. It says here, white paper, BVI operations website, IO, DAO concept, and they've already gone through all of these different protocols here, and protocol 3.2 implementation, ION protocol node wrapper, ION world tool and website go live. And then the next one that they're working on now is protocol 3.3 implementation, ION protocol billing engine with ION world integration. So, and then it says they have the implementation of ION fuel protocol integration mutual credit. So once again, as you guys know, the Holochain attempts to create a platform to where people can use mutual credits like HoloFuel, like ION Fuel here. I haven't really taken even a look at their how should I say, their coin or token, but yeah, so looks like we have some time before they go into Protocol Alpha 1 launch. This will be really cool to see once that happens, but we do have quite a bit of time. It seems they've been making a lot of great progress, which is awesome, but we'll see. As we do know, HoloFuel itself, it's supposed to go live this year, or I should say HoloFuel, so that the Holo beta can start. I believe it should be open beta. I don't. They always say stuff about how they're skipping beta and stuff like that. So I think they're just going into full launch whenever they do, sometime in Q2, which to me tells me that they're not going to do a Q2. It's probably going to be in Q3. If it is in Q2, awesome, wonderful. I'm surprised. But no one could blame me because of, how long it's been taking. Also, there's an extreme amount of confusion about HoloFuel, and then the swap, and then when it's going to happen and where it's going to happen and all of that stuff. So there's just a lot going on. within the Holo organization. I know that Holo and Holochain are the same, but I'm just going to separate it. A lot going on in the Holo organization in which a lot of things really, the tokenomics from using hot to holo fuel and all of that stuff don't make sense to a lot of people. It does to me, but then again, at the end of the day, it's still just my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and see what kind of, oh, this is the progress roadmap. They're saying, what are ION's goals and mission? Where can I find the price of ION? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. The ION token can be tracked on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Let's go ahead and take a look if you guys don't mind. Let's go ahead and let's see here. There's nothing saved here. Let's go ahead and go to CoinMarketCap. See what they got going on here. ION. ION. No. Did I spell that right? IOEN. I did not spell it right. IOEN. Duh. There we go. There we go. It's at 1,713. With a market cap, volume. There are really circulating supply. Oh, there's circulating supply. Okay, I was about to say 317 million. That don't sound right. But this does sound right. 1 billion. Yeah. Total supply 1 billion. That's actually not that bad. If we're looking at price, that's actually pretty good, especially for a starting project. I personally cannot get any ION. I am in the United States of America. We can't get jack. Well, you know what. Yeah, this seems cool. Let me see here. All-time high. Huh? All-time high 19,851. I don't know where that came from, but okay. All-time low 0.00128. Wait, is that ION? Oh, ION to USD. Okay. Huh. Interesting. This all-time low was a year ago, which makes sense. But this does not make sense. I don't know if anybody bought at that price, but if they did, I feel bad for you. Because it's never going to get there again. When I say never, I do mean never. Let's go ahead and how green is ION? Now this is very important. ION initially uses a standard ERC20 token at the layer 1 macro level, but a crypto accounting system based on Holochain in the microgrids. Holochain does not require mining or consensus. It is strictly a peer-to-peer framework. This means that no gas fees, no competition for the block, since each node has its own local chain that can be shared with others via its privacy rules. Now, wouldn't this be interesting? So I'm guessing, and you guys please correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like there's going to be. It's possible to use the ION token and to interchange the ION token with the Holofuel token on Holochain using Holochain. I think developing, obviously that's the purpose of Holochain, right? To develop these, microtransactions for communities so that they can decide what is value, what can they use, right? So I think that's very interesting. Why will the token gain value? So this is specifically talking about token. Excuse me. This is specifically talking about. Okay, good. I'm good. Um, the token, which is interesting. The ION token reflects value of a clearly growing movement of community energy projects and microgrids. The value of the token is directly representative of the size, value, and volume of projects connected. ION token is a fixed supply. As more and more grids become connected, the demand for that fixed supply ION will increase, in turn making their value increase. So this is extremely different. I don't know how you make a mutual credit. I don't know how all of that works. But basically, this is very, very different than Holofuel, because as Holofuel increases, right? As there are more hosts, there's more Holofuel available. So as to say that they have like this, I don't know, this equation or whatever it is, to work on that. So that's gonna be that's very, very interesting. So yeah, honestly, I would, if I had the opportunity, I would get ION. That's just me personally, just to keep it, just to see where it's gonna go, because this project sticks around, and I mean the price is just gonna increase. So I have to take that back. If I don't think it'll reach 19,000, but if it's obviously it's not gonna reach 19,000, but I'm just saying, like, at where it started. But this is a very, very promising. I think this is a very promising way to do things, as far as creating value for something, is to have a fixed supply and then let the markets decide on, and let the people decide on how much value it actually holds or maintains throughout its lifetime. What pain points are? The problem is the energy generation. It's the system by which energy moves between energy assets that produce, store, and consume energy. We allow energy grids to run on more renewable energy. Pain point 1. The world needs to pivot quickly to renewable energy and requires a frictionless path to capital to raise projects. ION is targeting microgrids, geographically proximate sets of producers, storage, and consumers. ION will also support software-defined grids where disparate participants can trade services to support this new economy worldwide. Pain point 2. This emerging new view of energy needs to be turbocharged for connecting new solutions and growing these empirically. ION is a marketplace and grand central station of ideas from an open source grassroots perspective. Pain point 3. Energy currently is hard. It is in the hands of a large entrenched infrastructure at the national level. Heavy investment to maintain microgrids, democratize energy, and give energy to the local level. We see ION changing the game, similar to how Canva allowed non-designers to create quality presentations. Now, I actually agree. I do agree with that. I do think that when we're looking at energy, I do think that if we, especially over here in America, I believe it's Nevada that have these, like, they're trying to control the energy and where it goes, because some places, so you have some blackout periods and stuff like that. It's absolutely insane. You cannot have a society that operates in this direction. You just can't. It's not sustainable. So having cheaper, I think having cheaper and more efficient energy is the way to go. Controlling how much energy that we actually need. So I think that, with computers, I think they're doing well with computers and these different systems using the lowest amount of energy needed to actually run it, instead of, blasting it with a lot of energy. And the same thing with homes, using the amount of energy that's needed, not blasting, not blasting something with 400 megawatts, gigawatts, when it don't need it. Where is the ION roadmap? They already have the roadmap here. We already reviewed that. how do ION tokens convert to microgrid ION fuel? So please check our current page for additional layer one. I use to direct funding towards microgrid initiatives or projects. And I take that back. My apologies. It's exactly the way Holochain is doing things. I don't know exactly how ION fuel is going to work, but the ION token is exactly the same as HOT. These are delivered to the respective organizations, mini DAOs, a local set of smart contracts that define how the particular microgrids is governed and how energy value transfer rules are applied. Visibility of the use of the ION tokens are available to registered token owners. Why is ION using Holochain? Scalability, speech, latency, very high levels of microtransactions. Look, people, I've talked about this before. Microtransactions are huge. It's going to be huge in the video game world. It's going to be huge in real life. It's going to be huge everywhere. Privacy, agent-based, secure against bad actors. Via validation, warrant system, cost, small, executable, suitable for IoT, and Rust. There's actually, I was going to do a video because the United States just had a report come in about using Rust and why they actually trust Rust. So again, that goes back to Holochain, the Holochain organization making the smart decision to switch over to Rust back in the day when we're still impatient with the project. What is a microgrid and how can I create a microgrid? I'm not going to read all that, but you guys can. A microgrid can meet the definition with a power source and power consuming devices. If you have a solar panel on your roof and it feeds your appliances, that fits the definition, although this can be defined as a nanogrid within one building. One ION goals and earliest tutorials will explain this for yourself. What are the official Telegram groups? I really don't touch Telegram. Honestly, there's just too much scams going on, so I just kind of leave it alone. Here's their white paper. Interesting. I'm not going to read all of this, you guys. I apologize, but they do have a white paper here. I imagine that it's going to have something to do with the ION token and ION fuel, which I think just works the same as the HOT token and Holo fuel, right? It seems like it's the same approach, but I'll read into this a little bit later, take a little bit deeper dive into that. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. Actually, I do want to see here. There's the contact community. ION ambassadors are volunteer members of our community that identify with mission to deliver digital infrastructure through blockchain and Holochain technology. And the people, the ambassadors, I don't know how people become an ambassador, but you got to get in front of a municipality, a local municipality, and say, hey, this is what we can do. This is how we can save money, and this is how we can be more efficient in what we do. So yeah. Oh, there's roles here. Excuse me, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and read this here. Coordinate and lift the profile of ION many online communities. ION community moderators are essential for healthy networks. We got a promoter, which I am not. ION is a community-based network. Connect and shape the ION world of events with us. At least not yet. Translator, we've got a voice and we need your help to echo. Yep, this is very important. Content creator, the talent behind our community is incredible. Raise the bar as a content creator by lending your unique skills. Now, as you guys can tell from my videos, I do not have any skills as a content creator. I just don't. I just like to talk, and I like to do research, and I like to use my best judgment when it comes to being within the crypto space. So We have rewards here. Ion merch. Well, earn Ion swag and limited edition merch just for ambassadors. That's cool. Access and support. Get guidance and support from the team and grow your knowledge of innovative, decentralized energy finance. Exclusive updates. Receive early briefings on official news from Ion team. Make an impact on our community and make a difference. While an ambassador at Ion, every person you help to join the community contributes to making global energy more reliable, equitable, and sustainable for our environment. All right. One of the things that I have not seen yet, let me see here. This is very interesting. Nope, I already clicked on that. Sorry, you guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who are the people in charge of this? Like, do they have like a, do they list the names? You know, this is something that worries me with some of these projects is that, and I have listened to some of the Unlocking the Clean Energy Future, one location at a time. I think this is cool. This is pretty cool. But what the hell? I think it should be easy, unless I have to go into the white paper. Let's look at here. Markets, energy, establishment, bootstrapping, contents, overview, class. And this is one of those things to where I'm going to do the same thing with, and I have done and will do more with the Holo organization and Holochain, because I think that we should know who the hell are these people that are working on this project. I do know that there are names. I've been told the names, but I just think that I keep clicking on protocol, keep clicking on all of these extra stuff. Interesting. So I have no clue. I don't. What? I'm sorry, but for me, it's not a red flag because I know this is a solid project. I feel like it's a solid project. It's just like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't know. I just like it when there's a list of names of people. Hey, this is the CEO. This is who. What the hell? Am I missing it? You guys, please tell me if I'm missing it. Maybe I didn't see it up here. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, you guys. As I stated before, I just wanted to just kind of give an overview of ION, not really go really super deep into it. There's a lot of possibilities when it comes to something like this. This is very creative, very innovative. I'm actually going to take a look and see how I can possibly get some ION. I'm over here in the United States, so I got to be very careful, but make sure I do it in the correct way. But anyways, you guys, as I always say, please do your own research, do your own research. And last but not least, above all else, you guys, please stay safe out there. Bye, you guys.